these are some core exercises that can help strengthen your core and also help to protect your lower back. Right, and these are some of my favourite exercises, and if you do a programme with me, you normally find these in there. Alright, so first sort of starting block really is called the dead bug. Alright, so all you're going to be doing is alternate arms and alternate legs. Right, nice and slow, nice and controlled, looking at strengthening your core. If you struggle with that exercise, first of all, you can just do, just do your legs. Right, so keep your arms up the head, just work your legs. Okay, to make it a bit harder if you're just using your legs, if you grab a weight, alright, so either a dumbbell if you've got it or a weight plate, okay, anchor yourself up there with your arms in line with your shoulders, okay, and then just do your legs. Okay, once you feel comfortable with those, you can do the full one, alright, so arms and legs. You can move on to what's known as elikas, alright, so coming up, both arms, both legs together. Once again, if you want to make that harder, you can grab yourself a weight, either once again a dumbbell or a plate, okay, same movement, just adding some load in there. Okay, once again, nice and slow, nice and controlled. Another good one is sort of flutter kicks, alright, so you can have your hands in the small of your back if you want to, or just keep them on the side. Legs up slightly off the ground, then just up and down in that motion. If that does hurt your lower back there at all, then obviously don't do that exercise, swap it out for something else. Okay, and then you've got your traditional exercises, okay, so your plank, you can do your standard plank, either on your elbows or up on your hands, whatever you prefer. To make it harder, you can do a commando plank, right, so up and down motion. Okay, you can also do a moving plank, alright, so arms out in front, a few little steps forward, a few little steps back. Okay, not to forget your side plank. Right, so on your side, elbow underneath your shoulder, then come up. You can either have your hand on your hips, you can have it up, make it harder, you can do a dipping plank. Once again, you can also decide to come up on your hand rather than your elbow. Okay, and obviously do those both sides. Right, so get some tension on a resistance band or a tube, make sure it's stabilised on a stable object, either a door frame or get somebody else to hold it for you. And you're just going to hold the band out in front. Okay, and what you want is for it to sort of stop you from pulling inwards. Alright, so it's a really good exercise for your core. You could vary it, you just rather than hold it, just press it out each time. Want a bit of a leg workout at the same time, just drop into a squat position or a lunge position, and then you've got a nice symmetric exercise with your legs. Also stopping to rotate yourself around, right? So that's a squat variation, and then you've got your split squat or your lunge variation there. Once again, make sure you've got enough tension on that band that you're having to really work to keep your body facing forwards, right? You don't want to be bending in, you want to be nice and tight in the core and sort of in that facing forwards. Another one that you can do is sort of a Russian twist. Alright, so feet up to make it harder, feet down to make it slightly easier. You're just moving a weight from side to side. Okay, feet up to make it more strenuous. What you can also do with that one as well is just come up into either kneeling or standing and just move the weight from side to side. Okay, so give those exercises a go if you want to strengthen your core and also work your lower back, and you can build up your reps or time held as you progress. Alright, so it might only start off with say 15 or 20 seconds hold for say the plank, then you can sort of start to increase it by 5-10 seconds, every couple of weeks. The same with the movement exercises, alright, so you might start off with 8 or 10 reps, and then you might progress up to sort of 15. Once you get up to sort of 15, I won't tend to go too much higher. Think about then adding some load, alright, so if you start off with your dead bugs, with your legs only, then moving your arms if you want a progression, then you might add some a load onto that as well. And then once you've mastered your dead bug, rather than increase too many repetitions, then think about moving to your leakless. Okay, you might have to drop down to 5 reps to begin with, and slowly build your way up. Once you get to about 15, think about adding some resistance. Okay, any questions, drop them below, and if you give these exercises a go, let me know how you find them.